Hey, we're glad you're with us today on this Tuesday edition of Take 5 at the Journey. We're so excited. We're getting ready to start the Journey East. This coming Sunday at 5 o'clock, we're having a festival from 2 to 5. We're going to take spruce and, just as I wave my hand around here, this is our mission field. We got people. You can see Rupp Arena right over there, that way, in downtown Lexington. And we feed 250 people here a day. And it's pretty exciting. Come on in. We've got workers going right here and still going. And this is going to be, we just made this new opening as we come into the church right here. We've done so much work down here. We drywalled it, put up posts, painted. We got all of our musical instruments. We've been blessed. And got the easy thing. We got a coffee bar that's almost getting finished right here. So we've redone all this. So this is a pretty exciting deal right here as we're just getting things going. Hey, we're about 80%. We keep on working night and day on this thing. So hey, come on in. I just want to kind of show you around a little bit. We're called the Journey East. The head of this thing is Tay Henderson, and she also is in charge and really planted this for 250 people a day that she feeds. This is a kitchen in here. Volunteers from over 30 different churches. And Hal, one of the main cooks right back here. What are we having today, Al?
We're having chicken Alfredo, summer squash. It's a little early for summer, but that's what we're having. And they're getting some bread and stuff ready. So,
hey, this is Jeremy.
what?
You gotta give us your name.
It's Bill.
Bill, that's Bill. I gotta get all these things, Hey, man, this looks so awesome right here. This thing's all set up. Got volunteers, food back in there, big walk-in freezers. This guy right here, volunteer, right here.
Yeah, Rick.
This is Rick. There's Greg. One of our, hey, he's the main man in charge sometimes around here. Lets people in and out. So, hey, come on in. I want to introduce you to Tay. Hey, this is my friend Tay Henderson. She's been a member of the church or a pastor for numbers of years, and I'm just so glad we're able to plant the church. But really, it was your call.
Right.
And just kind of share that story just a second.
Well, I have been here for a while. I've ministered to a lot of people, and what happened was I had a couple in here, and I'd had a couple the week before, but this couple in particular, everything. He just got out of jail. He's addicted. People are after him. She's addicted, prostituting, shooting. I think what really got me was when she told me that she was shooting up in her forehead, and and I ministered to them.
That's craziness.
Yeah, and when they left, I just sat here and I started crying. It's like, we've been here 15 years. We minister every day, twice a day. Somebody's hearing the gospel, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Now it's not enough.
Sure.
And I think you have to be ready. And so, so I had mentioned something to Danny about a church, somebody that we go to church with. And he said that the pastor had said something about starting another campus in Lexington. And so when I left, I called you, and I could tell you were surprised.
Yeah, because I asked you probably 10 years prior, you're interested? No, an emphatic no. So I never really ever said anything more to you.
Right.
And it really did, it shocked me. But you know what? I knew that it had to be the Lord for you even to ask me. I prayed a couple weeks. And here we are. We're getting ready to start the Journey East.
Yeah.
Where the festival is coming Saturday from 2 to 5.
Right.
We got, it's crazy what we're going to have. We're going to have ponies down here. And probably a lot of these kids down here have never rode a pony.
Probably never even seen a pony, I would think.
I got laughing yesterday as a woman asked me, how much do you have to weigh before you get on a pony down here? And she was dead serious.
She wanted
to get that pony ride. Do you know what I'm talking about?
She's never been on a pony either.
No, she told me she had.
Yeah.
Never rode a horse before.
We'll have to do this again.
I know that.
For the big people.
Well, we may have to get some thoroughbreds and not these little ponies. I don't know. But it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the great things about me and you, we don't have to do this.
Yeah.
We want to do it.
Yeah.
And I know you got a vision also. Just share about the girls' home a second and what your vision is upon that.
Well, and it's always been there. I just never knew when it was going to happen and when it was going to come to pass. But, you know, I did run a recovery program for 12 years, and that phased out, and somebody else is doing it or doing their own thing. And, you know, it's to have something for women and to open a sober living house. And even if there are some in Lexington, there's not enough of those kind of places. Somebody that's coming out of a program that needs that, you know, that middle ground until they can be self-sufficient on their own, getting a job. So that's part of the vision is, you know, getting a house and then probably getting more houses.
Yeah.
But going on and just working on getting the one and then the medical clinic.
Hey, that is a reality. It's not a maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We got it going. You know, we have to have $10,000, but you know what? We're gonna have a medical clinic. People's feet down here. This sounds so bad, but they're diabetics. They have problems with their feet. There's all these health issues.
Yeah.
But you know what? A medical clinic. And this girl is a nurse practitioner. We've got connections. It's like so crazy.
Yeah.
But we're really believing for one house. I got to hold you back on this, okay? But we're believing that we can buy one house a year. One house a year so that there could be sober living for these women.
Yeah.
And I know it's a big vision just for a church plant, but hey, let's go for it. Let's shoot for the moon, okay? Let's shoot for the sun. And I don't believe it's unrealistic. With God's help, this is all realistic.
Yeah.
Because God is moving right now.
Yeah.
In a terrific way.
Yeah.
And He's here to destroy the works of the devil.
That's
One
right.
last word before we get off this Tuesday edition of Take 5.
You know what, and what people see out here is the reality of it, the commitment. You know, because if you're committed to this, which I believe that you are, and I know that I am, that's the beauty.
That's over $100,000 commitment of cash out there. Okay, take it easy now. That's cash out there. Okay.
I got like how much? I got like $4 here. I'm gonna start.
Okay, no. Hey, can I tell you what?
Can't have it.
It's God's money. You know what I mean? And God has provided by normal people, just normal, working normal jobs, giving to their tithes and offering. We was able to do it in cash out here and plant this. It's so good though.
Oh, it's great because they're worth it.
They are worth it.
They're worth it.
You know what? It may not be the people that other people want.
Yeah.
But I believe if we really minister to them, we'll get the people that everybody wants.
That's right.
And you know what? We just need to stay faithful.
Yeah.
And man, we can
That's the
just
key.
wave our arm around here. We don't have to go far.
Yeah.
2 or 3 blocks. We just wouldn't even have enough places and space. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, it's going to be great. I'm excited, and I know everybody. There's not been one person that I've told this has not their face lit up.
Yeah.
You know, just they're so
Hey,
excited.
We're going to give it our best shot. That's all I'm going to do, and I'll never quit.
Yeah.
I will not quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to dig a hole and stay there.
Yeah.
And we're going to dig a hole right here and plant a church that's going to go past your lifetime and my lifetime unless the rapture occurs beforehand.
There we go.
Hey,
That's-
I love you all. I want you to say to yourself this day, God is a good God and the devil's a bad devil.